got kids old enough to be on their way into the real world. My son just wrapped up his first year of college, and it was funny. I was having a conversation with him yesterday about as you're approaching your second year, got to make sure and start really, really thinking about your major, and is this what you want to do? And he's like, I don't know, maybe I want to go this way and this way. And I'm like, well, this is the time to start making those decisions, because most of the stuff you're doing right now is just generals, and you don't want to go too long into this, right? The big career advice that we give a lot of our kids right now is follow your passion. Is it good career advice? Most of us still say yes. So 60% of us say that's the advice we want to give our kids. Follow your passion. Most adults now, like people that are getting into their senior years, say, I wish I would have done that versus what do I think is going to pay more?
Yeah, well, of course, everyone wants to be happy. They say, if you work a job you love, you won't ever work a day in your life. Yeah. And it is very true. Like, this job only feels like work every once in a while. It's just a lot of fun, just like all the time.
Just all the time. So let's just say we could go back to your senior year of high school, Kat, and you came into my office and I was your counselor and I said, well, you have to follow your passion. If you would have, what would you be doing right now?
I would probably be an assistant to a celebrity. I would love that.
Really?
Yes.
You would be
like J-Lo's assistant. I would handle all of her bookings. I would make sure she had her mocha in the morning. I'm very detail oriented, and I like to be behind the scenes. I wouldn't want to be on the red carpet with her. I'd want to be the one like with the headphones next to her saying, okay, the next one is Us Weekly. All right, the next one is Life and Style. All right, the next one is People. I would like to be doing that because you still get to like rub elbows with all the celebs because they'd be in and out of her house. But then you'd just be that mousy girl.
You'd be Julia Roberts' assistant.
But I'd be bossing around J-Lo because she would look to me to what is the next thing on her planner for that day.
All right, interesting. Alayna, if you'd be following your passion right now, you'd be?
I'd be working in a recording studio. So I was planning to go into music industry. I was a performer. I used to write songs back in high school. And so that was kind of the career path that I saw. But then when I was in college, I realized that I just do not have the ear for recording or anything. Like I can't hear the difference between what's good and what's not good. So
what?
Yeah.
You can't?
No, I cannot. I took classes with it and I was excelling in every other class. The recording classes, I got C's in. It was my first C ever, and I was like, this is not for me.
So you got the notes wrong? Is that what you're saying?
No, like when it comes to recording, like putting processors and, like reverb and stuff on it, like I just couldn't really hear the difference. You have to have that perfect ear for it.
Yeah.
And I don't have it.
That comes with time. They can't expect you to get it within a semester. That's
some people
crazy.
do.
Yeah, there were people who were, same level as me, and they were way better than I was. I was like, nope. I cannot work in a recording studio.
Well, see, if I were J-Lo's assistant, I'd see you all the time.
Oh, yeah, you would.
Scariest part of all this is Alayna's our music director. It's like, I don't know what's good and what's not.
I really don't know what's going on.
You guys want to spin this one a little bit more? Sure, why not?
All right.
For me, it's easy. I would have been a baseball coach, and that's my side hustle. So I coach a high school team on the side, and that's fun. And I coach my boys all summer long, and so that's the passion. If you can't play, you coach, is what they say.
Yeah.
And so that never led to anything. Some of these are really, really fun to read through as you guys are texting in. I see Josh. I'm in school right now. So
Corey
I'm going back.
called in. I think she had to get to work, but she said vet tech. Eric said rodeo clown. Sunny says either a music teacher or working with kids in a helping field. She's got that big heart. Nicole says marine biologist. Listen, if it wasn't about the science, I'd do it because I would love to be down, but even though I hate the ocean, like I'd love to explore that area. Opera singer said 2716.
Really?
I'd love for you to call in and give us a little
something.
Didn't Alayna, you sang opera?
Right? Yeah, that was way back in the day.
I saw a what's the name of the show with Chip and Johanna? Is that it's not Flip or Flop? It's the what is the name of that one?
Oh my God.
Regardless, they were doing, and they only build homes for people in like Waco, Texas, right?
Yeah.
What is it? It's
Chip and Joanna Flip.
Is it Flip or Flop? No, it's not Flip or Flop.
Fixer Upper.
Fixer Upper, that's it. But they were doing a Fixer Upper house for a guy who was an opera singer.
Really?
Like he was finishing his master's and in music, and he sang opera, and so they were soundproofing one of the rooms so that he could sing in there whenever he wanted and not have to bother the rest of the family. And that guy could belt it out.
Wow.
Like, that's free drinks for the rest of your life, as far as I'm
Would
concerned.
you like Pavarotti or what?
If you could, if you could be in a bar and somebody be like, man, I'll buy you a drink if you can belt out just a little opera, I would get into it right away. I would learn that skill for free booze.
You know, there are like hardcore Italian restaurants that are super expensive that they have one guy that comes every single night to sing opera.
They can't just, there's not a Muzak channel for that or something they can just pipe in?
You're paying for the experience. He comes out, he's all fat and everything.
He has to be fat to be a good opera
why
singer.
not? Comes from the depths.